Hi there, Cancer. It's Maria from the Tarot Shop here, and this is your reading for July. It's a collective reading or a general reading and an opportunity for the cards to give you a message. If it doesn't resonate, then also check out your moon and or your rising signs because you might find there's a message there from the cards for you. This month I'm going to be using a new deck. It's the Angels of Healing and Hope. I feel as if it resonates at the moment, so I pulled that out. And also from a tarot perspective, we're going to be using the Golden Art Nouveau. So I'm going to pop that to one side while I pull out one oracle card for you. So this is Cancer for the month of July, your birthday month. Happy birthday, Cancer. What have we got here for you? I'll give it a good shuffle. There we go. Oh, love and gratitude. Isn't that beautiful? Let me show you the card. Sorry, I probably blinded you then, didn't I? It's about smelling the flowers. So, you know when they say stop to smell the coffee and stop to smell the flowers? So this is about appreciating what it is that you've got and having love for it. Okay, so let's have a look and see how that resonates with you or for the month of July. A couple of tarot cards. That one wanted to swing out, didn't it? Okay, right, Cancer for July. Cancer for July. Cancer for July. July's reading. There we go, we're in. I can feel that's right. Okay. Cards have been quite deep this month, actually. It's quite as if we're going through a very introspective time. Right. First things first, there isn't anything major going off this month. It's all business as usual. So let's read these cards for you. It does feel as if it's all connected and interrelated. You've got a time, this month is very much focused on work and also your state of mind. So you have got, we begin the month with you're feeling isolated, cut off. And this is actually here. It's not a flowy month. This is actually what's going on. It's central to the matter. Central to the matter is that you're feeling as if actually, or you're thinking that you can't rely on anybody, that actually it feels as if you're carrying all these burdens alone. There's a lot to be done at work because you immediately look at this, you've got like all this stuff here. So this is about the fact that you believe that only you can do it and only you can do it the way that it needs to be done. You know, you've got that description of all the spinning plates in the air. Well, that's what this is. So you're insanely busy, insanely busy. And that's because you think that you can't, nobody else can do it. So it's a burden that's actually you're kind of taking on at work, which is making you slightly defensive and a little bit argumentative. So you've got an awful lot on your plate this month. I'm going to take, I don't usually do this, Cancer, but I'm going to take an advice card in a minute because basically you have got a lot on, you are feeling defensive, and there's a little bit of, you're having a little bit of conflict here, disagreeing with people, and that's because you feel it's all down to you. And actually, all you want is a break. So you're overborn, what do you call it? Overborn, I can't think of the word. Overladen, is that right? You've got too much on. Just too much on. It's impossible. And I would challenge you to say that actually somebody else can do it. There must be somebody else that can do it. Why has it always got to be you to do it all? And that's how it feels. Oh, good. You've got the 10 of cups. So look, it does end well. Thank goodness for that. So actually, let's see how we can get some advice. So how can you advise Cancer to be able to deal with this situation? Right, you've got to approach it from a different perspective. You have actually got the Fool card here, so this is brilliant. This is just sorting everything out, and I think actually you're going to decide to, maybe hopefully as a result of the reading, because remember you're in charge, you know, you've got free will, you can do what you want. You don't have to listen to a tarot reading, but it does suggest that you're taking on too much. You're going to have a brand new way of doing things that is going to lead to your happiness. So there is happiness, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You can see there's light there. If you approach it differently, and that it feels as if it's connected to the fact that it's about changing the way you view it. So you have got a lot to do, but if you think about it differently and actually pour some love into it. Have you heard that expression when you pour love into it and you just start, you said you've got this horrible person at work who's driving you absolutely bonkers. And apparently, and I have tried it myself actually, if you sit there and close your eyes and you just send them love, I love you, I love you, I love you. And it feels crazy to do. But if you do that, then they see it takes the wind out of their sails. So it's to pour love and gratitude into the situation. So if you are dealing with somebody at work who's just a bit on the irritating side, then actually you just agree and pour love into it and go, I know, oh yes. And you just kind of pour love and gratitude into the whole situation. Even if it really does feel as if it's the last thing you feel like doing, that's what is required here to shift it. And as I said, afterwards, we've got literally, you've got the Fool and also the Happiness. This is a lovely card. Let me show you again. This is what you're heading towards without the light shining in your eyes. There we go. Happy ever after, this card is. You can't get better than that, can you? You've just got to sort stuff out by changing the way that you approach it. I would suggest that's what the cards are trying to tell you. Okay, Cancer. So I hope that resonated. Quite a deep reading, and thank you very much for your time. And as I said, if it doesn't resonate, if you think I don't know what she's talking about, that doesn't make any sense to me. Also check out your rising and or your moon, because some people resonate more with their rising sign than they do their sun sign. Okay, so thanks very much for your time.